Coach Robin Renee here, your mindful movement guide through your Pilates journey. And my inquiring mind wants to know your Pilates essentials. Hydration is essential. Whether I'm teaching Pilates or taking Pilates, I'm moving my body. So I'm not only expending energy, if I'm sweating, I'm also losing hydration and I have to replenish it. So my go-to is nature's electrolyte replenisher, and that is some organic coconut water. It naturally contains essential minerals like magnesium, potassium, and sodium, which are crucial for rehydration. When I don't have coconut water available, I'm still going to drink some water because I need to remain hydrated. And to have something like this supplement water bottle to carry it in is an added bonus. This is nice. Check it out. Wide mouth, so it makes it easier to put your water in. It also makes it easier to clean. It is temperature controlled, so whatever temperature you put your water in is going to maintain it 4 hours. But check this out, this rubber bottom, so even if you put it on a slick surface, it's not going to slide all over the place. And then we have this handy dandy carrying loop, which is nice and sturdy. It's a bonus for hydration. And supplement is where hydration meets culture. Vocal care is essential. It's the instrument that I'm using the most when I'm teaching. So I want to make sure that I am taking care of my instrument. My go-to is warm lime water with ginger and herbal throat lozenges. Not only does it warm up my vocal cords, getting my voice ready for work, there are so many health benefits. So it's another win. I ditched the band years ago, and this little baby has been on the job ever since. Now I love a high bun because it keeps my hair out of the way, and the puff cuff takes it to a whole nother level. It securely locks in place, keeping my hair where it needs to be, but without the tension that bands can cause. So I have zero regrets about ditching the band. Now, we're not playing about the edges around here, so we had to go to an old school expert to hold us down. We're talking about Luster's Pink Hold and Shine Perfecting Gel. It gets the job done without flaking, without stickiness, and without product buildup. Smoothly holding the hair down and making them edges behave. Sometimes we got to bring in reinforcements to make sure that the edges stay in place, especially during sweaty moments. So that's when we need a nice moisture wicking headband. Here's a hack. Leave the headband in place until your edges dry. Lip gloss is essential. Child, we can't be out here with no crusty, ashy lips. So we have some fetish or fetish if you're fancy lip gloss. It is vegan. It is non-toxic. It goes on nice and smooth. And look at this brush, nice thick brush. Goes on nice, smooth, and creamy. It doesn't clump up. You don't get that white line. It's not sticky, and it lasts. Comfort while teaching is essential, especially when it comes to sweating. So I dress in layers, and I'll put a barrier between my direct skin and the outer layer that I'm wearing so that once I start to sweat, it'll be able to absorb it for me. Multifunctional, comfortable clothing that allows freedom of movement, like these leggings by Giddy. Shout out to Lizzo. High waistband. First of all, they are so smooth. Well, you can't feel them. I can feel them for you. So smooth, but a high waistband that does not roll down, form-fitting, not too tight, and for those extra essentials, whether it's your lip gloss, your keys, your earbuds, your phone, pockets for the win. Grip socks are essential, not only for safety, but for sanitary purposes, especially on shared equipment. And when they're cute, oh, that makes it even better. So these are by Culture 32 Pilates. Inhale, exhale. And we have another color. So we have the brown with the tan tabs on the bottom, and they are really grippy, really really grippy. Another win. When I'm teaching, comfortable supportive footwear is essential. And these Rika Echo slip-on loafers put in the work. They are so comfortable and breathable. This fabric, this knit fabric, is very breathable. There's a cushion that goes along the back of the heel so that your foot is not sliding up and down and there's no friction in there. It's a supportive sole. Look at the grip on the bottom. So you're going to have good traction. It's a good arch support in the shoe, and they are machine washable. Talk about a win, and a win. Now, a good supportive mat is essential for Pilates. Like this vintage Black Girl Pilates mat created by Toned by Bagum. There's really good traction on the bottom, and the top is a textured fabric, but it's nice. It is so nice. The good thing about this company is they do have some mats that they have designed, but they will custom design mats for you with your brand on them. When I'm teaching outdoors, protective headwear is essential. Like this Cuban fit hat. It's made of a nice canvas fabric, breathable. There's also a really thick band that can absorb that extra sweat. But baby, the bonus, it's adjustable, no Velcro. And then the bib provides enough shade for my face. So I am nice and protected while I'm out there teaching Pilates in the park on a nice, clear, sunny day. Believe the hype. The J-Lab Airtones work. I actually got them so that when I'm traveling and I can't take my big equipment with me, but I still have to stream a class, more than likely it'll be from a mobile device, I still wanted to have something that had good audio. And I will say that they actually exceeded my expectations. So when they came out with the minis, it just made sense to get them. What I really like about them is the fact that they are so small and they fit comfortably in my ears and don't put a lot of pressure on them like other earbuds would. And they have the same crisp, clear, quality sound and long battery life. So I say I got a win-win situation. When I have to travel to teach, an essential for me is the Magic John mini tripod selfie stick. Very convenient in size. And when we extend it for the phone holder, it can either be vertical or horizontal, and it'll hold your phone nice and securely. I'm gonna open up the legs for the bottom, extend the longer pole. There's also a remote, so you don't have to be right on it in order to activate your phone to start recording. Prop it up. Another win. Now, we can't be out there ashy, but no worries. Flawless and Brown Organic Skincare has you covered with this travel size skincare kit. So after you've gotten your flow on, you can get your scrub on with some brown sugar scrub. And then you can get your moisturizing on with the Flawless body oil. And then for some extra deep moisturizing, especially for the feet, shea butter, baby. And then you can be on your way to have a phenomenal day. Now add your Pilates Essentials, then pass this on.